New camera alert! Okay, so the quality has improved. Maybe a bit too much because now you can count like every freaking pimple on my head. So that's a bit of a minus point. Also, the audio may be a bit too crisp, so that's something to get used to, but I have a camera. Peep the nails. Don't peep the hands. Don't look at the hands, but look at the nails. It's in the colors of the teams. I am such a supportive person. Yeah. So I was really confused, cause I kept on thinking, how freaking long is this episode 1 recap? Turns out I had apparently been looking at episode 1 for the past 20 minutes. Luckily I found out then, and not after having watched the whole episode, but that was kind of not a well-thinking moment of me. Just being dumb again. But that's of course not the episode I'll be reacting to today, because I already did. In this video I'll be reacting to the episode 7! The first half of the Mission 7. Wow, they really planned that out. Mission 7, episode 7. Smarty pants. Hi, my name is Lois, and I'm here to waste your time in the best way possible. Hopefully. And welcome to La Lucha. Roar! Roar! Basically, the premise of the Mission 7 of this episode is that each team will have 2 songs to perform. Each of those songs only has 7 spots to fill. The judges had already chosen the members they wanted into their group, but they could still be swapped out at the evaluation if the unchosen members proved themselves to be better than the chosen ones. The people that did not get chosen to perform in any of the songs will receive 0 points for the on-site voting. The people who got to perform in one song get the points of one of the on-site votings, which could be detrimental for the overall ranking. First up is Groove with Only You. Nah, the way E chunks up from B to B. This time I did say it correct, right? Thank you. Has nicknames for everyone. I trust him with my whole life. Every decision he makes, I trust him. With the team, the Snow Princess.
6, 7, 8.
스노우 프린스요, 스노우 프린스.
Oh, what was that cringe? Which includes Hey Yoonjin, Kenta, woof woof. Kenta. Kenta. It's Kenta. It's Kenta. Jongwoo got swapped for Koo Han-so. I get it. I really love Jongwoo, but I did think Koo Han-so deserved his spot on this stage. And I fully trust Lee Chang-sop. Koo Han-so, Kwon Hee-chun, Park Han, Park Ju-won, Aki Horangi. He is so freaking cute. And Yo Gangdong.
부끄러움이 많아서 미안해.
샤이러바이 너도 느껴 그렇다면 it's alright.
눈이 마주치는 0.5초. 나는 너야 꿈꿔왔던 내 사랑. 내가 필요할 때 나는 너야.
Hey Yoonjin has a clear and stable voice. He's a cutie, but he could use some more variety in his expressions, cause right now he isn't as impactful when it comes to his stage presence. Kenta, oh my god, he is so... He's so... I love him so... He is so... Yeah. He didn't have that many parts, but you could still really feel his presence on stage, which is really impressive. He's a really strong dancer in my opinion, So hopefully we can hear some of the other qualities like rapping and singing in the next stage more. Koo Han-seo, I really like his facials and stage presence. I did miss his swag during the rapping parts, but his vocal tone is so pretty and I just liked his vocals a lot. Kwon Hee-jun does have more of that swag that I look for during a rapping part, but he could still use more. He does have the perfect amount of facials. He is so good. He's also such a good and energetic dancer. Despite all of this, he wasn't the most noticeable for me. But let's be honest, how can anyone actually stand out with Park Han on stage? His vocals are insane. They are so heavenly. Someone said in my comments that his vocals are really technical, and I agree. He has all the technical part. He knows his voice and he knows how to use it right. I'm actually going crazy if he doesn't debut. His stage presence has also really improved in my opinion, which is great. Park Ju-won. Despite his cute image, he does have quite a big amount of swag. I don't really know if the switch from rhythm to groove was the right move for him, cause I don't really think Groove's team complements his abilities. Groove is a pretty vocally based team. It's good that he's now able to develop his vocals more, but the others are just really good vocally wise. And when you compare it to him, he's the weak link when it comes to vocals in this group. He doesn't get the shine as much as he did in rhythm. Rapping-wise and stage presence-wise, he is amazing. Yo Gangdong, what a cutie. And I really like his vocals. They are really stable. He isn't as impactful as a Park Han, for example, but I mean, that's Park Han. I also really liked his stage presence. Lee Chang-sop did it again and formed an amazing team to perform an amazing song and absolutely slay it. This was so freaking beautiful and entertaining to watch. They are so great! They are so great! Next up, Beat with My. I like Team Beat's judges, but they do not really help the contestants. They try to give good advice by telling the contestants what they should improve, which is good, but then they should also tell them how to do that. Because how else will they be able to do that? Ooh, I was not vibing with the vibing introduction. Vibing! Not the sexy animals.
안녕하세요. 섹시 나무늘보 남도현입니다.
섹시 나무.
Oh, the sexy sloth. Doyun, please. Only Kairi was kind of acceptable.
안녕하세요. 섹시 화이트 타이거 카이리입니다.
During the training, Ungi burned himself pretty intensely, so he wasn't able to dance for 2 weeks. It was so sweet to see how concerned everyone was, and understandably so. It was also really sweet how Anyul and Kairi said,
그래도 또 웅기 형이잖아요. 그러니까 웅기 형이니까 뭔가 잘 해낼 수 있을 거라는 그런 믿음이 가요.
웅기 형이니까 뭐 안무 같은 건 그냥 디테일 같은 건
It's Ungi. He can do it. And I agree. I totally trusted that he'd be able to pull it off. And of course, he did. This team included Anyul, Cha Ungi, Kairi, Kim Jinho, Kim Hyotae, Nam Doyun, and Yuito.
끝없이 change 너 없이 뺀 네가 만든 게임에 dive in 불태워 all night You got me so hot like summer Baby you're number one star On my mind 넌 깨지 없는 catching highlight
Anyul. I actually really like him on stage, especially his facial expressions. But he was unfortunately not at all noticeable during this performance. Cha Ungi. This man is so freaking incredible. How did he still slay so freaking hard after not being able to train as much as the others? So much respect for him. I'm gonna keep saying it. His stage presence is literally unmatched. And he is such a stable vocalist and performer. Kairi, Holy Spirit of K-pop, please forgive my thoughts while watching this performance. Oh my god, Kairi, what in the world? Didn't think I could fall in love with him even more, but here we are. But not only did I just fall in love with him in general, but I fell in love so freaking hard once again with his vocals and his freaking dance abilities. This man, he's great. He's just so captivating. Eat chunk subs, go naked for the next performance.
그 파이널 때 그냥 다 벗고 해 그냥. 다 벗고 해 그냥. 다 벗어 한 번 더. 바지도 벗어.
He's crazy, and I love him. Kim Jinho, he continues to amaze me. Not only were his vocals, his stage presence and dance great, but him banging on his knees was... Okay, too much info. We've only known each other for a short amount of time. Maybe this is a bit too much information. Sorry. I'm gonna leave what I was going to say up to the imagination. Yeah. Kim Yotae, he's a bit stiff with the dancing and the facials, but his vocals are so pretty. Nam Do-yoon, the same goes for him that I found him a bit stiff. He's just not the best dancer, so that kind of ruined his performance a bit for me. But something about him is just really alluring and likable on stage. And off stage, of course, as well. Yuito has surprisingly a lot of swag. I would not put swag and him in the same category when just looking at him, but on stage, I really liked his performance. He wasn't the most noticeable, but looking closely at him, he did so freaking amazing. I was not the biggest fan of this song, but I really was of their performance. They absolutely devoured. Even El Capitan was satisfied, and I don't know if I've seen him smile before. But now he did! Lastly, Rhythm with Roller Coaster. What in the world? Kim Dong-yoon got swapped for Jang Shuaibo, which I get. Not that Dong-yoon didn't deserve to perform, obviously he did, but I was so confused on why they didn't pick Shuaibo to perform before. Luckily he got to prove himself worthy enough and did get to perform. Mac got swapped for Steven. Again, I get it. Not that Mac didn't deserve it, but I get it. Although this song was, in my opinion, not the most fitting for Steven, but Steven can just not be on stage. No, don't show me JL crying because of Juwon.
It's really hard. I really wanted to avoid this moment always. So on the next mission, we will make sure that we are the team that we will do this to other teams as well.
1등 해야 돼.
Do you want me to die of heartbreak?
둘, 셋. Who are we? 리듬! Who are we? 리듬! 안녕하세요, 팀 리듬입니다.
잘 부탁드립니다.
This team included Ayumu, Chiun, Daisuke, JL, Steven, Xi Yuxin, and Jang Shuaibo.
확실해 뭔가 다른 걸 느낀 적 없는 들뜬 내 기분 Gotta be so nice 기분 좋은 정비를 걷는 이 순간 Like 3, 2, 1 You drop me up to 1 You got my all Oh you better change that I'm a roller coaster 예측이 안 되는 너 I love it I don't know why You are my roller coaster Baby you take me higher 점점 짜릿해져 Oh make me drop it up Alright Take me go high Make me tap it up 내 맘을 깨워넣어
Ayumu. Bro, he is so cute. He is a great dancer, and his stage presence is amazing as well. He just isn't the most stable vocalist. Chien, I freaking hate you. Why did you improve? Now I have to put you in my top 7. His facial expressions were like his only flaw for me, and he worked really hard to improve them, which he did. I love him so much. Why the frick did you improve? This is gonna be a hard top 7. But I love you. I love you so much. And I am really glad that you improved. I love you so much. You're great. And you're... Daisuke, I need to find pants or like a backpack or something with big enough pockets for him to fit into. Cause he is so freaking cute and I need to put him in my pocket. I fully agree that this song was literally made for him. And he took that as a sign to make this song his and made that statement come true. This was his moment. He could just work on stabilizing his vocals a bit more. But his stage presence was great. JL, best vocalist of this show, and will be one of the best vocalists of 5th Gen. Cause he will debut. No discussion possible, okay? His incredibly stable and freaking pretty vocals just keep amazing me. The same goes for his incredible stage presence. He is so freaking amazing. He's an angel. He is an angel. So if he... No discussion possible. I was gonna say if he doesn't debut, but he will. So, no. Shh. Steven, I said this in my last video about Universe League, in like the holiday special, but it feels weird seeing him be cute. So I didn't really think this performance fit his overall vibe the best, but it would feel even weirder if he wasn't on stage. Cause he belongs there. Xi-Yuxin, his presence on stage isn't as noticeable as others, but he deserves to be noticed. He is an incredibly strong and talented dancer, and his facial expressions were great as well. Zhang Shuaibo, his hair change? Although I am really gonna miss his blonde hair, he looks amazing in black as well. He has improved so much since the last performance and truly deserves his place on stage. He has so much charisma and stage presence. Come on, man, leave something for the rest of us. Wow, these guys are talented. Can't they just all debut? Like, what's the big deal? This was so fun and so freaking good. Let's go to the rankings. Groove won with 1,711 on-site votings. I am really bad with numbers, so if I say a number incorrectly, do not blame me. I failed math, okay? I failed it hard. Second was Rhythm with 1,551 votes. Last was Beat with 1,539 votes. I am actually so freaking proud of Beat for having such a small difference. I do get this ranking, but I would personally move Rhythm to spot number 1 and Beat to the 2nd position and Groove then I guess to number 3, but not cause I think they were the worst, just that I enjoyed the others a bit more. But it's so freaking close. I saw an article talking about the strategies of every team / judges and I want to talk about this a bit. Groove's team, Lee Chang-sup, has a pretty solid strategy of having mainly Korean team members, which is a really strong tactic to have a mainly Korean fanbase, which is pretty strong for the on-site votings, which is very visible when you look at the rankings of the performances. But his global fanbase, it's a bit mediocre, and that is really visible when you look at the individual rankings of the trainees. So I really hope that in the next trading, he's gonna trade one of his Korean members for a foreign one, so that he's able to broaden his global fan base a bit more. In contrary to Groove, Rhythm has a really big global fan base and not that much of a big Korean fan base, which is visible during the on-site voting. That's probably why they've been ranking 2nd every time, but they do have a lot of really high ranking individual contestants. What would help their strategy a bit more is to get just a bit more Korean members for their team. Beach just in the middle a bit. Yeah, their judges are just, I don't know, they just keep giving them the wrong songs for fitting the actual members. But we saw a bit of a preview for the next episode and it looked pretty promising for Beat. So let's hope that they finally got their first spot. Or at least their 2nd spot. Then, for my top 7, this was so freaking hard. Because everyone is so talented. I really need them to pull an NCT and just, I mean, they have judges from NCT, so why not? Just let more people debut, please. Just 9 already. 9 is already better than 7. 7 is not enough for how freaking great everyone is. Okay, my top 7. For number 7, I have Chien. I don't know, I would put him higher, but he has just crept up in my top 7. If he's able to maintain these facial expressions, he will probably be higher. But for now, he's my number 7, okay? Then, my number 6, Zhang Shuaibo. Number 5, I have 2 because I can't choose. And maybe even 3, but which is Kairi and Kenta. My number 4, Steven. My number 3, Cha Eungi. My number 2, Park Han. And my number 1, of course, who else could it be than JL? Thank you so much for watching. I am beyond grateful for the amount of support I've gotten on all of my videos. It's insane that people actually want to watch me, want to watch my content. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much. I love you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, because I really enjoyed making it. If you did, please hit the blue thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos and see me react to episode 8 as well, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it so you never miss one. If you have anything to say about this episode, about this video, or just something entirely different in general, feel free to write it into the comments. I really love reading all of your comments and I try to react to all of them. And for now, I love you guys so insanely much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!